Good day to you all my viewers. In the furtherance of WEAC 2023 Mathematics Paper Review, here in this video I'm going to give you solution to question number 36 to 40. Sit back and have all of them. Thank you. Let's have question number 36. A student measured the height of a pole as 5.98 meter, which is less than the actual height. If the percentage error is 5%, find the actual height of the pole. Solution. 36. Recall that percentage error is equals to actual height, which I want to represent by or denote by A in this video, minus measure height, okay, all over actual height, or actual value minus measure value all over actual value, multiply by 100%. Okay. Now let's look at those things that we are given in the question. We are given the measure height to be 5.98 meter, and also the percentage error is given to be 5%. So we have 5%, okay, equal to actual height minus measure height, which is 5%, 5.98, okay, all over actual height, multiply by 100%. If you divide both sides by 5%, so you have 5% divided by both sides divided by 5%, and 5% we cancel 5%. You have 1 equal to actual height minus 5.98 all over actual height. Then 100% divided by 5%, that will give you 20. Okay, if you multiply this by this, then do cross multiplication, that will give you A equals to 20A minus 5.98, okay, multiply by 20. So then if you clear up these brackets, so you have your A to be equal to 20A, you have your A to be equal to 20A minus 119.6. Okay, so if you collect the lifetime, that will be minus 20A plus A, and that will give you minus 19A. So minus 19A equal to minus 119.6. You divide both sides by minus 19. So if you divide both sides by minus 19, you'll be having A equals to minus 119.6 divided by minus 19. And if you use your calculator, that gives you 6.29, okay, and 6.29 meter. Option C is the correct option. Now let's take question number 37. In question number 37, we are given this diagram. In the diagram, O is at the center of the circle QRS, and we are given this angle enclosed by SQR at Q to be 28 degrees. Okay, and we are asked to find angle enclosed by ORS at R. So we are asked to find this angle. Okay, now recall that one of the circle geometric law says that the angle suspended at the center of a circle by a chord is always twice the angle suspended at the circumference by the same chord. Okay, and with that, if we are given angle enclosed by SQR at Q to be equal to 28, okay, this angle is equal to 28, then it implies that angle enclosed by SOR at O will be equal to twice 28, that is 2 times 28, which will give us 56. That will be 56 degrees. So we have determined this angle now to be what? 56 degrees. Moving further, to determine angle ORS, we must know that this triangle is isosceles triangle because the line from O to S is a radius, and also the line from O to R is also a radius. So that makes triangle SOR to be what? Isosceles triangle. And in isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. That is, this angle is equal to this angle. So if this angle is equal to this angle, it just means that angle ORS, that is angle enclosed by ORS at R, is equal to 180 degree minus 56 degree all over 2. Because the SOR is a triangle, and we have determined one angle in the triangle to be 56. But you know that the sum of angles in the triangle is always 180 degree. Okay? For us to know the value for the remaining angles now, that's 180 minus 56. Okay? And 180 minus 56, that will give us what? That will give us 124. Okay? So for us to now know, since we have the two base angles to be equal, for us to know the value of just one out of the two base angle, just divide 124 by 2, and that will give you 62. So your answer is 62 degree. And if you look at the options you have under this question, option B is the correct option. Okay, now let's take question number 38. John was facing south 35 degree east. If he turned 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction, find the new direction. The first thing we do is to draw our cardinal points, and we have it like this. Then we have east, we have west, we have south, we have north. Okay, and we are told that he was facing south 35 degree east. South 35 degree east, that is measured from south towards east 35 degree, and that's somewhere here. Okay, so if it turn 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction is like this. Okay, so 90 degree measure from this point, that will be from here to here. Since from here to here, that is from south to east pole, is 90 degree, then we have this point to be angle 35 degrees. So measure from here to here will be 90 minus 35, and that will give us 55 degree. Okay, if here is 55 degree, what number can we add to 55 to make 90? So, and that is 35. So which will be somewhere here. Okay, 35 degree. Now don't forget, you either measure from north pole or what, from south pole. Now since this has fallen into the fourth quadrant, what do? You measure it from north pole, and measuring it from north pole, that will be 90 minus 35, so that you'll be having the new direction to be what? North 55 degree east. Okay, north 55 degree east. That's option B. Now let's take question number 39. Okay, if 2x minus 3y equals to 11 and 3x plus y equal to 3, evaluate y minus x all into bracket square. This is simultaneous equation, and we need to solve it simultaneously. Okay, let's take the equations. You have 2x minus 3y equals to minus 11. Then you have 3x plus 2y equals to 3. Okay, to eliminate x in this equation, let's multiply the first equation by 3 and the second equation by 2. Okay, and if you do that, this implies that the first equation will be 6x minus 9y equal to minus 33. Then the second equation will become 6x plus 4y equal to 6. Okay, and if you subtract this equation now from this, so that will give you 6x minus 6x, that will be 0. Okay, minus 9y minus 4y, that will give you minus 13y. Okay, minus 33 minus 6, that will give you minus 39. And if you divide both sides by minus 13, just to make y the subject of formula, you have y to be equal to minus 39 divided by minus 13, that will give you 3. Okay, put y equal to 3 into the first equation. Okay, into this equation, into the first equation. Now that will give you 2x minus 3, y is 3, okay, into bracket 3 equal to minus 11. And if you simplify this further, you have 2x, okay, because minus 3 times 3, that will be minus 9. Minus 9 taken from here to the other side, that will be plus 9. So plus 9 minus 11, that will be minus 2. So that if you divide both sides by 2, you have x to be equal to minus 2 divided by 2. Of course, that will give you minus 1. Okay? Now, since we have determined x to be minus 1 and also y to be 3, let's substitute it into the expression y minus x all squared, which will give us, y is equal to 3, then minus x, which is equal to minus 1. Okay? Everything close bracket square. If you simplify this further, minus times minus will be plus. So that will be 3 plus 1, and that's 4. So you have 4 square, and 4 square is equal to 16. So option C is the correct option. Now let's take question number 40. An equilateral triangle has side 2 cm. Calculate the height of the triangle. Now, one of the properties of equilateral triangle is that it has all its sides equal. Okay? And since we are given that the size of the equilateral triangle is 2 cm, therefore we can say that if this is the equilateral triangle, so here will be, this side will be 2 cm, so also this side will be 2 cm, and this side also 2 cm. Now the height of this equilateral triangle will be a line drawn from this vertex straight down to the base side. Okay, and this line is as well forming angle 90 degree with this side. So we have two right angle triangle. Now you can make use of any of them to find the height h. Let's call the height h. So with this, by the use of Pythagoras theorem, you know that this is the hypotenuse side, and the square of the hypotenuse side, that is 2 square, is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides of, I mean, this right angle triangle. Okay, this right angle triangle. Now that's what I'm using now. Okay, that will be h square plus, here will be 1, here also will be 1. Since the whole thing is 2, half part of it will be 1. Okay, plus 1 square. And if you simplify this further, you have h square to be equal to 2 square minus 1 square, and you have h square to be equal to 2 square will be 4, 1 square will be 1, 4 minus 1, that is 3. Therefore you have h to be equal to square root of 3. That's square root of 3 centimeters. Okay, that is option C. Option C is the correct option.